Mother here. How would you generate power in a grid down situation? Let's talk about it. Gas diesel combustion engines are within most preppers' reach. I have here two Honda EU 1000 run quiet generators. I got them about 20 years ago and they're still working. I have a replacement on my list of needs, and that's the Pulsar 2200 watt portable dual fuel generator, which will run a window air unit. For around $420, it's high on my list. Pair it with some propane cylinders or gas cans and you're set for some much needed electricity. For how long depends on your fuel supply. Here I have a 35-gallon fuel caddy and I have another 30 gallons in cans. I did a video on fuels. I'll link to it below. Now, with a hurricane this year and the subsequent length of the time being without any power, my hand was forced to take a larger step. I bit the bullet and installed a whole house generator powered by propane. Here's the install video. The link is below. Once the propane tanks are empty until the propane delivery company is up and running again, we move on to solar panels. I started small with a portable Jackery 500 and a 100 watt panel. It'll charge small things like a cell phone and small electronics. I did a review on this item over here. See the link below. Next, I then moved up to the .0 Energy's Titan with 4 500 watt solar panels. This system is a monster, keeping the food cold and the running fans going and during the hurricane, but it will not run an entire home with central AC. It's not a cheap system by any means, but it is impressive and was worth it to have one. This guy is 6 years old and still going strong. For the last of the practical, easy to use items, fire. It generates heat and light and you can cook with it. You just have to have something that you can burn in a way to create the fire, like a Bic lighter or a ferro rod. Pellet stoves and grills are nice too, as long as you can have the pellets stashed, right? Some unconventional means of power that you may explore include hydroelectric turbine. You've got to have access to a creek, stream, or river for that. I don't have running water nearby, so I moved to pass on this. But I did do some research and I gained some knowledge. Where I'm at, it falls into the if only category. Wind turbines. Of course, you have to be located in a windy place to make this to even begin to be reliable. For a wind turbine to work, you need the annual average wind speed of at least 9 miles an hour for small wind turbines and 13 miles per hour for utility scale turbines. The minimum wind speed required to start a typical modern horizontal axis wind turbine is usually around 6 to 11 miles per hour. This is known as the cut-in speed. Below this speed, the wind turbine may or may not be able to generate enough power to overcome its own internal resistance and start generating electricity efficiently. I wanted one so bad, but had to pass. The piney woods of East Texas does not have the winds to make this a worthwhile investment. I don't know if this is a blessing or a curse. I still haven't made up my mind. Your area may be like mine, or this could be a great idea. Do your research while it's available online. Make the determination if it's even a possibility. Then there's geothermal and steam power. Geothermal is doable. Long lengths of pipe in the ground and a pump system. Money, time, and digging down deep enough to make it effective, usually a 4 or 5 foot minimum. Steam power. I'm just going to pass on this as you've got to have a boiler. Steam engine boiler systems require pretty much constant monitoring to prevent very bad things from happening. There's biomass power generator. Lots of knowledge is required here, and self-doing it requires a jack of all trades mentality. A wood gasifier, perhaps. A wood gasifier is a device that burns wood or similar materials to produce a flammable gas that can be used to power engines, stoves, and furnaces. Each of these methods to generate power has benefits and drawbacks, pluses and minuses. You should carefully research and consider which is best for you, the area in which you live, and your finances. Thank you for watching. Please hit those like, share, and subscribe buttons, and you can even join the channel. I've got miles to go before I sleep.